video is all about the natural supplements I am taking to start this TTC journey for baby number 2. Hello and welcome back to Stronger Than PCOS, where we overcome PCOS one positive thought at a time. I'm Hannah, and on this channel is everything about overcoming your PCOS naturally and supporting each other in our PCOS journeys. So this is our number 2 video for our Secret PCOS series, our PCOS Secret Series, however you want to say it. And that is the supplements I'm taking, and I've just starting this TTC journey for baby number 2. So if you don't know, I have had a son about 2 years ago, and I naturally conceived him after having amenorrhea for about 10 years. And I went from amenorrhea to pregnant in less than a year. I will link that video around here. So I already naturally conceived him, but now we're planning on baby number 2, and I just got my supplements in, just started taking them, and that is what I'm sharing today. So we're just gonna make it to the point. I'm just gonna tell you all what they are, why I got them, and how I've been feeling since I've been taking them. So if you haven't watched the first video of this series, I'm gonna link that also above, because there's important points in there you need to know that are gonna kind of explain why I'm taking different supplements than what I took the first time around conceiving my son. If you're new here, click that subscribe button and join the family. And let me know down below what supplements you're taking or have taken in the past to naturally conceive. So let's just get started. This first one is this Magnesium Oil. Now, I bought this with my son after I was pregnant because it is, they say it helps ease morning sickness. I'm not really sure if it did. I think it did, because I was really obsessed with putting it on anytime I felt kind of gross. But they say to put it like on the bottoms of your feet, because that's where you absorb a lot of, that's where you can easily absorb things. But I always, just because I'm usually always barefoot, if I put it on the bottom of my feet, I'm gonna have lots of dirt. So I just always spritz it right here. This skin's really thin. And with my son, I had a different brand, but I just found this one on Amazon, and it had good reviews, and it was a really good price, and its ingredients were really good, so I chose this one instead. I will link all these supplements down below that I am taking. But what I love about getting supplements off Amazon is, one, you can see other people's reviews on experiences with the product, and you can kind of see the quality, and then you can go based off the ratings and the ingredients and the price, and that's kind of how I decide on what supplements, along with like background research of what works. So this is the magnesium oil, like I said, and magnesium oil helps to ease morning sickness, but it's also been proven to be great for PCOS. If you've seen my other video about, I'll link it around here. I forget which one I put it in, but it was just random facts I learned about PCOS, and it was that magnesium is amazing for PCOS. And I knew that most people are deficient in magnesium, but I did not know that there had been studies particularly done on women with PCOS and how awesome it is, and the benefits it had on their body as far as insulin sensitivity and fertility. So this oops. Ooh, can you see it? Does it come out backwards? Okay, you get it. Also, just a disclaimer, you're going to feel a bit of a tingling sensation when you put it on, because it's like it's really salty and full of minerals, so it kind of tingles on your skin. If you're someone who has sensitive skin, you can put it on a smaller patch, or go ahead and put it on the bottom of your feet where the skin is a bit thicker. Next supplement is my prenatal vitamins. So these are different from the ones I took with my son. This one, from what I read, is more food-based. So at the time of conceiving my son, I didn't know a lot about food-based vitamins versus like just regular vitamins, but food-based vitamins basically just takes the vitamin from a food source instead of creating a synthetic vitamin. So your body can read it correctly, and we know how it responds to that vitamin better as opposed to the chemical version, which a lot of times are put in there and deemed safe after a few studies, but really there's been no long-term studies done to know how it affects your body in the long term. So that's why I really am big on food-based vitamins now. And this is one, like I said, I have been enjoying. It's vegan, it's a regular prenatal, it's non-GMO, there's no soy, no gluten, if you have sensitivities to those. You take 3 of these a day. They recommend one with each meal, but I just take 3 in the morning because I find I can't remember, especially if I'm busy doing things, to always be consistent about taking them with each meal. So I just take 3 in the morning, and that way I know I'm actually getting it. Next one, and I just told you guys about an omega I like, and I've been using it for a while, and I loved it because it didn't have carrageenan in it, which is something that has an inflammatory, your digestive tract has an inflammatory response to carrageenan, and most vegan omegas have carrageenan in them. And the one I was taking did not, until the last time I ordered it and I took it and I started getting digestive upset, and I'm like, I haven't changed anything. I looked, they created a different formula and put carrageenan in there. I'm not sure why, what the deal with that is, but anyways, I had to go digging and find another, and that is this one. If none of you have watched my past videos, I only eat plants. Here and there I will have honey, but as far as omegas go, I always thought fish made omegas, but it turns out fish eat an algae that have omega in them. So this is just that algae oil. And the benefits of that is, 1, it's more sustainable for the environment, but 2, you're not gonna have the toxins that the fish have in the oil, in the oil. From the toxins from the fish will not be in the oil. Blah, blah, blah. You get it? So that's why I really love taking vegan omega in the first place. And again, this is another one I found that doesn't have carrageenan. I call it carrageenan, but it's carrageenan. Proven to help with PCOS. Next is a strong probiotic. So I have changed probiotics a couple times within the past 3 years for not really any particular reason besides the fact that I always try to get a potent probiotic, an effective one that has a good reputation for being quality, but then also ones that are affordable. So if I find one that I think is really high quality and good, but it's gone on sale, I just switch to it. And so, but now I'm taking one that my son can take too, because it's a liquid version. But this is, again, from Amazon, and it's Mary Ruth's Daily Liquid Probiotic. Another good thing, if you don't like pills, this is just liquid. So I just take 4 of these droppers a day, and it tastes like water. It doesn't taste like anything. It's so odd, and you don't have to refrigerate it. And I did a lot of research on this brand, and really, really good reputation. So I've been taking it and I've been feeling good. I had a comment on one of my videos saying that they started a probiotic and they had a lot of stomach issues. First, you want to be sure, like I said, your probiotic is quality and it has a good reputation behind the brand, and you want to see what other people are saying about it. But 2, you may experience changes in your digestive system when you are starting a probiotic, whether that's constipation, maybe some cramping, maybe some diarrhea. These are all actually good signs that your gut flora is changing. Next one is one I had tried right before I overcame amenorrhea, or actually right after I overcame amenorrhea, which, if you don't know what amenorrhea is, it's just lack of ovulation and lack of a cycle. And I took it and then got my period back a month later. So I used to take it a lot, but then I realized I didn't really feel any changes with it, so I stopped taking it and my body stayed the same. But the more research I've done on it, the more it attracted me to try it again. And that is this Myo Inositol D Chiro. I think, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And so typically the most popular kind is Myo, I don't know how to say it, Inositol. is like the popular version, but there's another type of inositol called D Chiro, and from the studies I've looked at, both of these were beneficial for conceiving and just helping balance your hormones and your menstrual cycle. So that's why I chose this one specifically, that both had the Myo and the D Chiro inositol in it, and not just a Myo inositol. So last supplement I am taking that I was super excited about, because I took the same brand's herbal pills and they worked amazing for me, and that is this FertiliTea by Fairhaven Health. If you watched any of my other Conceiving Naturally videos, you will have heard me mention that brand. So I saw they had this, and I had heard reviews on this, in fact, about other women taking this and having really good luck, and other women who were breastfeeding having really good luck with this. So this is the loose leaf. They now make actual packs of tea, so you don't have to measure it out, but I just ended up buying this one. And you just add a teaspoon of this with some boiling water, a cup of boiling water, let it steep for about 5 minutes, and then drink it. It's Vitex or Chastity Berry, which I have taken that before in pill form, not from this brand, from a different brand, for a couple months, and I didn't see a change in my body, so I stopped taking it. However, like I said, I really trust this brand, so I trust them to have the highest quality Vitex or Chastity Berry, whatever you want to call it. It also has red raspberry leaf tea. It has some green tea in it, lady's mantle, which is an herb, nettle leaf, peppermint leaf, and that is it. Anyways, I just started this and the inositol. I think today's day 3 with these 2 products. All these other products I have been taking for a little while now, besides the magnesium, but that's just because these are kind of part of my daily vitamins I take even if I'm not conceiving. I kind of wanted to give you all an update, since these are specifically for conceiving, on what I've been feeling and noticing in my body. So I started on the same day, and this one recommends, 4 capsules daily with a meal, and it says if you have sensitive constitution, take 2 capsules a day. So the first day I only took 2 because I was like, I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna start out with 2. And this one I actually started out with 2 cups of this because it tasted really good. It tastes like peppermint. The first day I didn't really notice much. I felt a little bit of lightheadedness after taking this, so I figured that's what it meant about like being sensitive to it. And then day 2, I took 2 cups of this again, and I ended up taking 4 of these, and that night I kind of had a migraine, and I am not one to get a migraine, so I was like, you know what, Hannah, I'm gonna slow down on the FertiliTea and just take 1, because I don't know if it's like too much on my hormones, like too big of a hormone shift. And so I only took 1 cup of that, right? Yeah, I didn't let myself get the 2nd cup of this. Am I confusing you all? I hope not. But this morning I noticed that my cervical mucus was looking very fertile. And if you know what like fertile mucus is, I'm sure you do if you're in the TTC journey. So that was something I was like, okay, that's a good sign, because I haven't really noticed that in a long time since having my son. So I don't know if I'm probably gonna just stick with 2 cups and take this as it's directed for, and see if the migraine was just a coincidence. I'm gonna keep taking it. If those continue to occur, I'm definitely going to stop. Like I said, I always say listen to your body and see how it's reacting. So gonna keep doing it, and if tonight and tomorrow night I still have that, I'm gonna stop and see how I feel with just taking half the dose of each of those. But those are the supplements I am taking right now. Again, let me know down below if you're taking any of these supplements that I'm taking, or you have supplements that you really enjoy. Be sure to hit that like button if you're in your TTC journey too, because I'd love to know how many women are watching this that are on the same journey I am. All right, thank you all so much for watching and being on this journey with me. Type below I am stronger than PCOS. Get it in your mind, believe it, and go with it, because it's true. You are stronger than PCOS. Thank you all, like always, for being here with me. I am appreciative in each and every one of you and think about you every day of my life when I'm doing anything PCOS. All right, guys, see you in my next video. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.